morning everybody, welcome to Immortal Gaming. This is me again, Marvin, and we're now here for another video for Ragnarok Origin, and this time we're going to be talking about the pet gears. This will be open, or this will be unlocked when you reach level 65. It will help a lot of things in your gameplay, particularly Alfheim dungeons, higher levels of the Alfheim, time-space abnormality, and all of the contents in the game that would be using your pets. Each set of gear of the pets have their own basic stats and their bonus stats. In terms of the rarity, we have the normal one, which is the blue. We have the rare ones, which are the purples, what I'm using right now, and we have the precious ones. Those are the yellow ones, alright? So yellow ones. Okay, so enhancing increases the basic stats of the gear. And every time that you reach +3 or +6 or +9, you get either an additional bonus stat or you strengthen or increase the existing bonus stat on your gears of your pets. Alright, let's now discuss the types of gears and where to farm them. So you have to farm them on the Hordor Dreamland at West Frontera. That's where we are right now. We have several sets here. They have the 2-piece set and 4 pieces set. Alright, you can equip up to 6 pet gears on each of your pets that are active. Alright, so we have the Top Student, Fountain of Magic, Endless Blade, Divine Gift, and Power of Wind Fury. Alright, so you can either combine, you don't have to make it like, you know, all 6 Top Student gears. You can mix and match this as long as you have 2 sets on each or 4 sets in order for you to activate the piece set. So which one are you going to use for your pets? You have to always look at the tier up skills and the exclusive skills of your pets before you choose your gear sets. Alright, for example, I'm going to be suggesting for Antasha to be on full crit on Endless Blade, but it's still better if you have the 2-piece set on Endless Blade and the 4-piece set on Top Student. So the reason for that is because you only need the crit for your Antasha. What I meant was this one. So when you look at Antasha, and if you look at the promotion preview, the reason why I want the 2-piece set only on the Endless Blade on her is because you need her to crit, okay? She's always going to be healing you and herself. So 3% HP, that's a lot, right? But in terms of the Top Student 4-piece set, we have to take advantage of the stars on your stats, because every time that you have more stars on your stats, Antasha's overload mode increases in duration. For example, in my Earth Lord, I have 3 full stars on my Earth Lord and 1 half star. So that means I'm going to get attack and magical attack, and at the same time, the overload mode will get prolonged by a couple of seconds. So that's what I meant when I told you guys that you can actually interchange or mix and match the sets here. But the basic knowledge and current suggestions and recommendations that I'm going to give per pet is going to be this one. For example, on Top Student, the pets that I am going to be giving the Top Student set or gear set would be first Fire Lord, next Dunel, Abyss Witch, Harpy, Alice, Fair Breeze, Bartender Mouse, Divination Cat, and Munak and Bongon. So for the Munak and Bongon, you would ask me why. They are tanks. So the reason why is because when you look at their exclusive skill, they only do their exclusive skill when they die. You don't want them to be more tanky because you need them to die in order for you to get their exclusive skill activated. Alright, so for Divination Cat, Bartender Mouse, all of these pets have their active skills or exclusive skills just deal damage, percentage damage, physical damage, or magic damage. So that means increasing your base attack or magical attack would be bringing more damage to their skills. Alright, next for Fountain of Magic, I don't see any pet that would be needing this one at the moment, but you can still try because I haven't tried. So if you have any other input regarding this one, I would really highly appreciate your help. Alright, For the Endless Blade, we have Antasha, Baphomet, Marionette, and Chepet. So Antasha and Baphomet, it's quite, obvious because they need to crit and they need more crit damage in order for them to deal more damage to the enemies. But for Marionette and Chepet, the reason why I put it here, because when you look at their tiers, so for example, on Chepet, if you click on the promotion preview here, you would see that she gains a lot of crit damage, particularly on tier 8. She gains 20% crit damage. So instead of putting her on top student gear set, it would be better for her to, to utilize this damage bonus or crit damage bonus into her liking so that you could increase her crit and thus the crit damage would be applying. Alright? Same goes to the Marionette because the Marionette also increases her crit damage. So next we will be talking about the Divine Gift. Of course, this is pretty much obvious. All of the supports and all of the tanks will be needing this to be a little bit tankier so that they could support you more, buff you more, or protect your party. Alright? So that is for the Divine Gift. But take note, you don't include Munak and Bongun on the Divine Gift because it would prolong on their activation of their exclusive skill, which is what you would want because that is the buff that you need. So next would be Power of Wind Fury. So Power of Wind Fury increases on attack speed. Of course, the monsters that proc on normal attacks such as the Ghost Samurai would be highly loving this. So for Dr. Owl, as compared with other pets wherein we're going to be giving Endless Blade for additional crit or for us to increase their crit chance, the Dr. Owl also has an additional bonus of crit damage, but he has a crit plus 30 when you unlock it on tier 9. So with that, it would be better for him to be on Power of Wind Fury so that more chances of critting and higher attack speed, so more DPS. Alright, so how do you farm pet gears? So there is a Dreamland merchant here, alright? So Hordor Dreamland, we have different types of dungeons here wherein you and your 4 chosen pets will be battling together. So it already says here which day it will get activated. So only go to these dungeons whenever you or your pet needs a gear or you need to farm a gear for that specific pet. So for each dungeon, we have different types of levels. So we have until level 6. So by the time that you reach level 5, that's the safest way for you to farm the yellow gears. But it's not that high percentage. So the highest percentage, of course, would be on level 6. But in my opinion, this one is the easiest, usually on level 5. Okay? You're gonna get Pet Park 1-day tickets at the very beginning. And so I believe that they will be releasing more ways to get this, particularly and including the events. So stay tuned for that one. This is not going to be a pay-to-win thing because they're going to be releasing more ways. So if ever you know any way to get this, you can also comment it down below so that everybody gets helped. Alright? How do you choose which gear to equip your pet? Most of the people would just be, equipping everything. Oh, I saw a yellow one. Okay, I'll equip this one. And I saw this one. All of the highest tiers or highest rarity here. So I'm gonna put it here. No, you have to look at the basic stats and also the substats. For example, there's a big difference on the gears of a tank versus a gear of a DPS pet. Alright, so for the gear of the tank, in terms of stats, we have to prioritize physical defense, magic defense, HP percentage, and reduction. So for example, in this case, if you're not sure which one is better or if there's going to be a better upcoming stat or basic stat for your pet, wait! Don't stop watching! I know you will get excited with this good news I have for you! we have a new partnership in the channel. Introducing the King James Enterprise, or the KJE. The KJE has been the source of thousands of players for all their discounted top-ups, not only in Mobile Legends, Lords Mobile, Genshin Impact, but also all of the Ragnarok franchises ever since Ragnarok Eternal Love. And KJE is now expanding also to Ragnarok Origin. So are you excited? I am excited! Just use the promo code below, Immortal MBGG, to get huge discounts on your first top-ups and even on your succeeding top-ups. So what are you waiting for? Let's top up on Ragnarok Origin with me! See you there! Then if you're not sure, you can always click the question mark here and it will show all of the available stats that you randomly can get on each of the gears on your basic stats when you farm the Dreamland. Alright, so it says here in terms of the basic stats, if you're going to be searching for an HP percentage for your headgear of your pet, it's not going to be available. This is the only stats that are available on the basic stats. Okay, so in terms of tanks, you would probably wait for a CD acceleration, because that's the cooldown acceleration. That's a good thing for pets, because other than that, the tank pets won't be needing any of these stats. For the bonus stats, of course, the tank pets or the support pets would highly need the HP, crit def, and defense and magic defense, if that's the case. For the DPS pets, of course, those who need crit, you would be wanting to put more crit. For example, the Bafo Jr. or the Ghost Samurai or the Antasha, you would need crit for those ones. For some wherein they rely on their nuke skill or exclusive skill, CD acceleration is the best, or magical attack percentage. Alright, so for the substats of the DPS, of course, crit damage, crit, or even magical attack or physical attack. It depends. Alright, let's now go to the amulet. So for the amulet, you would prioritize damage reduction. I think this should be damage reduction. It should not be, additional damage taken from these types of monsters. So I am quite positive about that. Why would they increase the damage that your pet take from these monsters? I'm not sure. Okay, so for the bonus stats, you now get, a yellow one here. So it's better for you to put the physical damage or magic damage on DPS, and the CD acceleration or HP percentage on your tanks and supports, and attack speed on those pets that would be needing attack speed. So for our weapon, we have here different types of stats. It's either physical attack or magical attack. And for the bonus stats, of course, percent physical attack or magical attack percent is the best way to go for the DPS. And for the tank pets and support pets, crit def and HP would be the way to go, or defense and magic defense. Okay, so next for the clothes, we have here only HP, so that's okay. For the bonus stats, it's HP percentage for your tanks and supports, and magical attack percentage on your DPS pets. So for the bracelet, it's quite crucial. You always have to find out which element type your pet would be dealing. It's either neutral, fire, wind, earth, and water. You always have to think about that. But if it doesn't matter, because your pet supports you or just tanks or just gives buffs, then you would highly prioritize more on your bonus stats in terms of CD acceleration or HP percentage, or even physical damage and magic damage if they have a specific element here. All right, so for our shoes, this time you get either physical def, magic def, HP percentage, and HP percentage is always the way to go here, so you always have to get that. And in terms of bonus stats, it's just still the same. attack or magical attack percentage if they are DPS, and HP percent or defensive stats if they are tanks and supports. All right. So next, let's go to enhancing. In order for you to enhance your pet gears, you need ambers, and ambers can only be obtained when you dismantle your pet gears. So I would be suggesting for you to dismantle the blue ones if they are, if they have trash stats, because in my case, I will never, enhance blue gears or blue pet gears. So I would go and dismantle them, just the same as the feathers. All right. So I would suggest for you to just +3 all of the gears on your pets before you +6 them, because after +6 they have reduced chances of enhancement success rate. Okay, so don't forget to equip gears on your pets that are deployed on assist, because it would be also increasing the stats that they would give you passively. All right. So I think that's it. Thank you everybody for watching. I do hope that this guide has somewhat in any way has helped you guys. And if it has helped you, if you liked it, please share this to your friends. All right. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you haven't liked this video, please do leave a like, share this to your friends, and click that bell notification button so you get notified every time I upload a new video, start a new stream, or a new content. That's it. See you again on the next video. Bye-bye. 'Cause now I found you.